What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? In today's video, I'm going to be explaining to you how me, Versatile Agency, signed a top 1% team in all of Canada, and who knows what they are ranked in the world, but they're definitely top 1% in Canada. So I'm going to tell you guys what went into this, how I landed the sales call, how I went about pitching them because it was completely different, and overall what the actual plan is when it comes to working with them. But before we jump into that stuff, hopefully you guys are having a great start to the new year. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, comment down below some videos you'd like to see in the future. We have some big goals and plans for leveling up the content, as you guys might have saw from the weekly vlogs that I'm now doing. If you haven't checked those out, check them out. It's an entire behind the scenes to what the week and the day looks like. It's pretty cool. Definitely getting out of my comfort zone there. But yeah, also we have a community down below if you want to join. It's a paid community, 37 bucks a month. There's over 250 members in there. The team is in there, I'm in there. We're answering questions every single morning. We also have group calls every single Saturday. They're an hour long, just Q&A calls, so you can join, ask whatever questions you want, network with a bunch of other individuals who are sort of in the same space, running their own agency and stuff like that. But let's get into the video. So first of all, you might be wondering, who is this said top 1% team? And it's the Londono Group. So if you don't know the Londono Group, it's Tatiana Londono. She has 250,000 followers on Instagram, 2.8 million followers on TikTok. She's absolutely massive. And she runs her own independent brokerage with over 150 plus agents. She has an office in Montreal, an office in Ottawa, an office somewhere else. She's obviously doing very good. Now, how did we get in touch with her in order to actually work with one of those teams, and how did this all essentially come about? So a call got booked into my calendar, and it was with an individual named Alex Londono. So Alex, if you somehow do see this, you're an absolute G. Thank you very much for this potential opportunity. But basically, Alex saw one of our paid ads that we were running, and he said he saw some of our videos before, checked the YouTube channel, whatnot, and he opted in, and he's always looking to obviously find new things, new strategies, something that might be working really well that they're not doing. That's how these teams consistently evolve and get better, is because they have people that are constantly just trying to learn, and they don't have an ego of what they're doing is the best. They're constantly trying to grow. So basically, Alex came in from the paid ads, booked in the sales call. Now, as soon as I saw the last name Londono, I'm like, okay, that's not a very popular last name. I had this kind of feeling that this must be someone from hopefully the Londono Group. So I actually searched Alex up, and I realized that he was a part of the Londono Group. He's actually Tatiana's brother. So I was having a call with Tatiana's brother essentially. Now, going into this call, I already know that it's not going to be one of my typical sales call. I'm not going to run them through the entire process, show them case studies, what we've already done. People that are that big, and when you're talking with people that have a lot of money and you already know they run a top 1% team, they just want to feel like they're getting a fast-tracked process, and they're there strictly for value and learning something new. If you can provide value for them, or you're doing something that they're not, they really don't care about pricing or what anything like that is, because they're already loaded. They really want the fast-tracked process. They don't want to waste time, and they just want value. So that's basically what I do when I'm speaking with anyone that's super successful already. They have a bunch of money, and they're just there strictly for the value. That's what those people want. So that's kind of how I approached the call. It was more personal, building that rapport with them, really figuring out what he was on the call for. And exactly like I said, they just want to see if there's anything that we're doing that they're not, if they can learn anything from it. So long story short, I went through the call with him. It was a little bit different. I gave him a high level overview of our process, what we're doing, the strategies we're implementing, what's working, why it's working for, these other top 1% teams that we work with. And eventually he's like, okay, yeah, let's partner up. Let's do something. So we wouldn't work with Tatiana herself, but we're working with a top 1% agent that's a part of their team in a different area in Ontario. And essentially the goal is that we're doing everything that we would normally be doing. So they're not, controlling certain things and taking stuff out of our process. So we're going to be doing everything for this agent. And if it's very, very successful, Alex said he's going to show what we've done for this person, show it to Tatiana, and then hopefully we can work with her and her team, leverage her as a case study and stuff like that. So I'm super excited. I placed Luke on this account, Parker on this account, COO, myself, I'll be on this account. Basically, we have everyone on this account to absolutely grind, get things up as quickly as possible, run these ads, bring some leads in, hopefully get some quick wins, some quick results, which thank God we're now doing this at the start of 2025, because I think the market's going to be a lot better. We've even seen an influx in lead volume. The lead to appointment percentage has been getting better. So I'm super excited and grateful to be presented with this opportunity. Once again, shout out to Alex. This never obviously happened without you, and you seeing the vision in us and giving us this opportunity. So we're super pumped. But yeah, essentially, let's jump into a little bit stats about the Londono Group in general. So yes, like I mentioned, they're a top 1% team. Tatiana has over 250,000 followers on Instagram, 2.8 million followers on TikTok. They have over correct, 150 plus agents, main office being in Westmount, Quebec, and they opened one in Ottawa. So yeah, it's absolutely insane. Hopefully we can crush it for this individual, bring the results to the team and Tatiana, and then hopefully work with them. So yeah, that's the difference. Essentially, the main takeaway from this video is don't pitch everyone the same in your sales calls because everyone's different. Someone that's a newer realtor is going to want to hear more about, you know, potentially discount they can get or what the pricing is and whatnot. You're going to have to pitch everyone different depending on their situation and where they're at in their career. It's a very successful individual running a massive team doesn't want the entire spiel about your case studies and what you've done to learn more about you. They don't really care about that for the most part and what we've seen success in. So yeah, that's the takeaway. Like I said, subscribe, mean a lot, comment down below, like, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.